So, you want to learn what sets T3 The Redemption apart from the other futuristic shoot-'em-ups besides the unstoppable power of Hollywood's original strongman? For starters, there's the upgrade system. After all, we are dealing with a machine. Throughout each level, you can earn a certain number of terabytes. That's data storage, which defines the power and capabilities of the machine world. You can receive terabytes based on how fast you complete a level, for finding secrets, or just for defeating the droves of enemies. Then, on the upgrades menu screen, you can trade in your earnings for excellent upgrades like new attacks or more powerful abilities. When you complete a level, the game calculates your terabyte total for that stage. If you check out the level select screen, you'll see a percentage telling you how many terabytes you collected compared to how many there are total. You can obtain upgrades in whatever order you want, but the most efficient way is to buy all the attack upgrades first, and then get all the others as needed. And there are some really radical attack moves. While the body break is fun, if you upgrade to level 2, you can do the torso attack and dismember those pesky T-900s and use them as human shields, or cyborg shields if you want to get technical about it. For some explosive science experiments, get the Power Cell attack that comes with the level 3 upgrade. Power Cell is future talk for battery. This move commands the Terminator to pull out the T-900's own power cells and use them like grenades. Take that, Skynet! Other types of upgrades include Recharge, which decides how much of your energy refills when you pass through a charge zone. Vision Time increases how long you can use your Termavision. Vision Damage upgrades the power of your attacks while in scan mode. And Vision Charge lets you decrease the wait time to use Termavision again once you've depleted it. Pulling the right trigger fires your primary weapon, and the left trigger fires any secondary guns that you might steal along the way. But you can also tear through certain levels by tearing certain objects out of the ground and then swinging them at your foes. Just hit square and then X on the PS2, or X and then Y on the Xbox. Talk about breaking the speed limit. The T-850 doesn't spend all his time in T3 The Redemption on foot. He'll spend a big chunk of the game in various vehicles, and not always at the will of the driver. In some levels, he can commandeer a vehicle that's more to his liking. The police cruiser is an excellent choice. Sometimes he leaves the driving up to John Connor while riding on the roof and shooting at the opposition. He can even jack some of the Skynet machines, and we recommend you do so if your ride gets wrecked by hitting triangle on the PS2 or Y on the Xbox. Just like with other vehicles, use the left thumbstick to accelerate as well as steer. Hitting square on the PS2 or the X button on the Xbox while driving activates the power slide, which lets you swing around corners with ease. Use it or lose it. And even if someone else is playing wheelman, that doesn't mean you have no say in the steering. Hitting left or right on the left thumbstick will make your ride change lanes. In true Terminator style, you usually have to shoot while you're driving. The T-850 can rock his 12-gauge shotgun while on a motorcycle, but you still need to say when. Fire with R1 or the right trigger as usual. And don't forget that many vehicles have secondary weapons that you can fire with L1 on the PS2 and the left trigger on your Xbox. Last but not least, keep in mind that enemy forces often attempt to climb up on your vehicle to dethrone you. Just hit X on the PS2 or A on the Xbox to make them
talk to the hand.
There you have it. Get to know the controls, and you'll be helping the Terminator take back the future in no time.